was talking about, right? I feel like all news
Morning, everybody. We're in. Yes, go ahead, Ash. Get it out of the way.
I did.
Man, here we are on still on season 3.
Still season 3, episode 7.
Yeah, and we're gonna get a momentous weekend because we're doing this on a Friday because several of us are going to be at the No Kings March tomorrow. We encourage everyone to get involved in these kind of things. It's a big deal. We need to do something about what's wrong with our country, plus all the fun things we do get to do while we're there. So it is, New Mexico music and lots of other things going on. So, but we will get this done today and should be out on Monday.
Stacey Abrams, right?
Yeah,
Is going to be there tomorrow.
yeah, and our representative.
That's a
will
good.
also be
Melanie Stansberry.
Yeah, she will be there.
You better be sorry.
Oh my God, because I was gonna go ahead and cancel now. I don't really want to see your robot.
Melanie Stansberry, representative.
I think she's
We're the
having-
oldest here, and there's your senior moment.
Yeah.
They both have.
But apparently she can't make it because she's having a moment with her robot today.
Yes.
So.
Apparently, we're going to hear about that later.
Yes, we'll have some.
Yeah.
But today, our moment in history. On this date, March 27th, 1929, Herbert Hoover, who did not do a whole lot while he's president, installed the first telephone in the Oval Office this date in 1929. Now, think about that. That's less than 100 years ago. And now, one telephone there, now we're controlled by our telephones, as well as the current president in the Oval Office, who is on his telephone nonstop tweeting or whatever you call Truth Social.
And his hand on
Truth
the
and-
other phone on the red.
Yeah, red phone.
He's ready.
Because we'll get into that whole issue here in a minute about how bad things are going to get. So anyway, that is our history of the moment.
So it was the first phone
Mhm.
next to the first commode, if I recall.
I think, yeah, somewhere right
Yeah.
around there, yeah.
And
Ding dong.
Ding dong.
Okay, here comes. Here comes. You just had
I
a
need
day
to-
in history. Here comes
I
the
need to.
part of the day.
No,
Joke.
Okay.
Let's hear
I hope it's good.
I hope you guys are listening.
This is attracting the 10-year-old
What's-
demographic.
What's invisible and smells like carrots? Come on, guys. You should be able to spit this out.
it. Invisible smells
Like
like carrots.
Carrots?
I guess you don't get it.
No.
Okay,
No.
a bunny fart.
Oh, that's
So much for the Easter joke.
our Easter joke and part joke.
There you go. Okay, now you did this day in history.
Yeah. You got
Looking back in history, there was Honest Abe, and now we have Lying Donnie, and we're dropping all other verbs and adjectives before his name. It's going to be, from now on, I bless him as Lying Donnie.
Okay.
Okay, and let's see if it matters to him when we get a bit closer to the midterms
Okay.
about his lying.
Right.
Because he can't tell the truth. He doesn't know anything about the truth. On Wednesday, Lying Donnie, who has estimated net worth of more than $6 billion, made mostly through crypto in the past year, spoke to House Republicans at the National Republican Congressional Committee fundraising dinner and essentially admitted that it knew that his little excursion to start a war with Iran would make everything more expensive. And more important, he really doesn't care. And if you can pick this picture up, you'll know that we have a real asshole as president. I mean, he looks like a blooming
yeah.
idiot, doesn't he? Looks like, yeah, the typical clown leading the other group of clowns that he calls his cabinet. So it is really disgusting that we have to follow this asshole.
Mm.
That's it.
So back to your bunny farts.
Really? We have to?
Well, the interesting thing is that Bugs Bunny is famously known for eating carrots.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rabbits don't eat carrots.
And what's up?
What's up to that?
So
Now, Bugs Bunny is my favorite. My
rabbits
favorite
don't eat
character
carrots.
throughout the entertainment industry. There
Nice.
is nothing better than
No
Bugs Bunny.
carrots.
But they don't eat carrots.
How about that?
Yeah.
Well, that leads
That's
into
today's news.
no.
I'm just
So,
saying.
yeah, but
Here
that-
we are trying to discuss something
Please.
serious, and this
Okay,
is the crap.
I'm gonna make it. Here,
Well, hey.
here comes serious. Here comes serious.
Yes.
Okay, along with cartoon characters.
Yes.
All right, especially
Don't ruin this
Disney.
for me.
Especially Disney characters. Do you remember the assassination attempt on Lying Donnie
Yeah.
back at the golf course?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, well, what was that, about a year ago?
Yeah.
This is
Because this was before.
This is a true story. Yeah, you did hear.
Yes.
Right, okay. You know what happened to the Secret Service agent that was there?
No.
That saw the guy? He gets called into the office of the head guy
Yeah.
at
CIA.
Selective Service, right? Secret Service. And he's reprimanded. He said, why did you yell what you yelled when you saw the guy with the gun? He said, what do you... So this poor agent says, what do you mean? I yelled Mickey Mouse. He said, yeah, why did you yell Mickey Mouse? And the agent said, well, I didn't mean to yell Mickey Mouse. So his boss says, what do you mean you didn't mean to yell Mickey Mouse? He said, I meant to yell Donald Duck.
What do you subscribe to?
Uh,
Okay, we got a lot to cover.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm going nowhere today.
I seem exasperated, but that's a really good show.
Okay,
So, you wanted to.
I wanna start with-
Yeah.
I want to start with
Before
some
we get
news
on to.
that is relevant to New Mexicans today, since
Yes.
we are in Albuquerque and love New Mexico. Glad I moved here from Texas, of all places. But unfortunately, we're starting to get some creepy crawlies coming along. Today, the Speaker of the House in the Texas legislature filed a bill to allow counties in southern New Mexico to secede from New Mexico and move to Texas. Now, let me give you a hint. Like all bills in the Texas House, and particularly from this particular House leader, they're all a bunch of idiots. But it just shows there's a couple of people in South New Mexico that think they can just secede from New Mexico.
Yeah.
So yes, now we're starting to get creep from Texas. I can't get rid of them for nothing. But just irritates the crap out of me. And the fact that I got that on my news feed really irritates the crap out of me. So yes, that's my big news of the day.
It's on the phone.
I have read that.
Wait a minute.
Along those lines, I have read that they're proposing to
Don't push it in.
trade Mexico. Mexico will get all of Texas, and we'll get all of south of Baja California. California's like that idea.
I like that idea.
Yeah,
It is, should have.
yeah,
Yeah, give it Texas, right up to
Sure.
the Alamo.
yeah. It was theirs in the first place.
That's,
So anyway, that was one of my big news for the day. But the other one that I thought was particularly interesting, I'm going to go ahead since,
yeah,
I've got the floor. Well, just a reminder, oil prices are going up, and unfortunately, the stock market right now is now down, I think, almost 500 points today, or the S&P. So
USA,
USA, yeah, there we go.
USA.
Thank you, Doc. Duck.
No, lying Donnie.
Why-
Lying Donnie. Everything is fine. The war's almost over. Meantime, multiple bases in the Middle East of ours are being demolished
Oh,
by Iranian rockets.
yeah.
Okay. And what we're doing is we're moving the military from those bases into hotels. So
They'll like that.
my advice, if anyone has plans to travel,
Yeah, don't go to the Middle East.
don't go to the Middle East because you don't know what's going to happen at the
But
hotels. And the war is almost over, but I'm sending 20,000
Troops there. But something real quick, something interesting in relation to that, I just found out is out of the Washington Post that they have now, they're dumping mines, the United States, because we're the only ones that have these kind of mines, but they have shown pictures of mines that they've laid from the air around some of these missile sites. So we're back to mining, which we had quit 20 years ago. So
By UN,
Yeah.
UN charge.
by you, well, you know what he thinks.
I know.
But the other
But now we're doing the same thing everybody else.
right. But the other thing he's doing, he's going to start moving some weapons from Zelensky
Yeah.
from the
In
Ukraine,
Europe.
over to the Middle East. So maybe the war is his excursion is not going to end soon.
Yeah.
Hasn't even started.
No, it hasn't.
Yeah. The whole soon thing. Well, on his PD is bound and determined he's going to be the greatest warrior in the history of America. And Christian warrior at that.
Well, speaking of Petey,
Yeah.
you know what he just what he did, I think yesterday, he refused to give promotions to 2 blacks and I believe a female.
Yep. That just popped up on the New York Times today.
I'm right ahead of it.
Yeah.
So with all of with the lack of hotel space, the next Joseph and Mary, I need to find a major.
Yeah.
Major.
Yeah.
I don't know. Are there any majors left in the Middle East?
You said that.
Nobody's traveling.
These days they have to find a tent. If you've been in southern Lebanon, they're all living in tents. All right.
And if there's a God, may he strike you 3 dead. No, it's oh wait a minute. Little heart flutter there.
Oh, wait. It should be coming out the other end.
Okay, Ron, since you seem to be the only one, let's
Let's
move.
get serious.
Let's get serious. Let's get mature.
Why can't the worldwide media report and chew gum at the same time? What I'm saying is
Thought we were getting serious.
this is serious.
Yeah.
There's a reason why the DOJ, under the direction of Blondie Bondi, is not covering the Epstein files. The war is bullshit. It's simply a diversion, the attention of the worst crimes in America, meaning Epstein. Diversion started with Panama, then we went to drug boats, then we went to Venezuela, then we went on and on and on. Just every week there's something to cover from the media. They don't even talk about Epstein anymore. You haven't even heard the word this week or last week. Which brings us to today's carefully planned war in Iran that is not going as planned by pathetic President Trump and Pigset. There's no plan for peace agreement. It's the imagination of those 2 clowns. Dream on. a billion here, $1 billion there, pretty soon it's a lot of money. Taxpayer money.
Dwight Eisenhower.
We need reporting on on the pathetic rumblings of the most powerful man in America. Staff is referring to him as his staff. The people that are under him behind his back are referring to Pete.
Petey.
As a dumb McNamara who did not tell the truth about what was happening in the Vietnam War.
Right.
Much of the script today is written by Stephen Miller. Worst of all, Trump's idea of a joint venture with Iran to manage the Straits of Hormuz. His idea to escalate the war to defend America. That ain't gonna happen. He would declare martial law, which would be governed by the military, take away your free speech, and do away with all future elections. So he would stay in power forever, indefinitely. That would keep him out of prison. His good buddy Bibi thinks that's a good idea,
Also, yeah.
because they may send him to the slammer.
Oh, he's definitely going.
On another note, Attorney General Raul Torre, U.S. New Mexico Attorney General Raul Torres has reopened the criminal investigation of the Zorro Ranch crimes, which was suspended in 2019. I hope to hear him speak tomorrow at No Kings rally. You're all invited.
Yeah.
That's enough.
So it was McNamara who was doing
Yeah.
all the lying. I prefer to give him instead of the Heisman Trophy, the Leisman Trophy.
That's a good one.
It's a good one.
Write that down.
I've been stealing a lot of stuff. I listen to all sorts of stuff in the morning, but
When I hear 13 of our people are gone, it reminds me of the evening news in the 70s.
yes,
When you didn't have all day news, you got it at 6 o'clock
Yeah.
at night.
Right.
And the most important thing that I could hear in it was the body count. The
Yeah.
body count today, 119. Body count today, 72. Dead,
my folks
dead
old
is,
Walter Cronkite.
yep.
Yep.
dead.
And it was the body count every night, and it was purposeful.
Sure.
And certainly it was giving facts, but it was also changing the attitude towards the war. Not that there was ever a great deal of support for it, but that really started to erode it when it started to get over 100.
Yeah.
You know, or there were some really bad days. And how many did we lost? 54,000?
It was 58,509. Many of them under
Yeah.
20,
Yeah.
most under 20.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kids, they joined the military for a lot of reasons, but
By the way, I think we're all eligible for the enlistment now.
Yeah.
yeah, you two are.
You two.
They moved up to 40.
No, I'm too tall. I'm
You're too tall?
Yeah, I'm too tall.
I'm dragging you two with me. And yet Barron doesn't go. So that's the other thing. Eric is now eligible.
Yeah,
I've heard that.
He should go.
He can come out from under a
He
dead.
can just,
yeah.
he can just grin up and scare the shit out of everybody.
Well, if they have the draft, it will
Would you
be.
want to put a gun in his hands?
He might shoot himself. Yes.
In the foot?
But it's also male and female now, so that means all his granddaughters will be going.
Is Petey still accepting women into the military?
Well, he won't give them promotions, but he will
Yeah,
accept them
right.
into the military.
Yeah.
You don't, if you take the women out of the military now, the military might shut down. Because the people that do a lot of that stuff, it's ingrained. It's, you can't, they're on the ships, they're everywhere. So,
The Marine Corps boot camp, the women now train right along.
Yeah.
The troops. Same training.
same, yeah.
Good.
I don't know if they can lift a BAR, but
But to go a little further, let's talk about something completely different because I'm gonna get personal here. Having been raised on a farm, did you need to cover something there? This is a,
No, apparently not. Go
this is
ahead.
a quick.
No, that's fair. Please, please.
I have a question for you that came up in the Times today. Who's going to milk the cows? Not that end of the cows.
Well, it's the same end.
Oh, yeah.
Who's
But
gonna?
apparently they're having that in middle America. There's nobody to do things like milking cows, working on the farms. South
they're all
Texas,
poor.
there's nobody to pick all the vegetables and the fruits because there's no immigrants. And
Right.
that's who did all this manual labor. But, you know,
I'll tell you what they're doing at McDonald's. They're training robots, testing them, robots to replace the clerks at McDonald's.
oh boy,
That's nice.
no, I'm not gonna do Melania, yeah, we'll let.
I was thinking the same thing, but I won't do
Well,
it
she does have the house for that robot.
for that robot.
Well, wouldn't you?
When you look at their other options.
You see what he was packing?
It's Donald robot, selective service agent outside the door. Baron.
What else you got?
No, that's it for
Okay,
now.
so
Fairly serious that they have,
Yeah.
the Iranians say they have 1 million troops waiting for us.
Yes, and here's the other,
I think it's CIA.
Yeah,
so along
I
those
think
lines,
they're looking for us.
along those lines, Ron. What did I hear the other day? That we only have 450,000 active duty troops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's small.
That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why they raised the enlistment age
And
to 42.
no, I'll
Pretty
grant
soon
you
it'll be
that-
72 and you guys will be in trouble. You could get drafted.
well,
Go ahead.
he'd get called back.
Yeah.
Right away
Yeah.
before.
Yeah,
And promoted. You
Yeah.
go to the level. When you
Well,
re-enlist,
yeah,
because he's
because
white.
I'm white and a male.
Yeah.
Right.
when you re-enlist, I normally give you one boost up.
I need more than one boost up.
So.
I need a whole lot of boost up. I'm not sure I could climb aboard a barrier or anything right now.
Okay, so I got two things. One of them is in line with the whole cartoon thing. Yesterday, he revealed what his prize was. And it was 8 boats.
Let's
He
do
was
it.
no, yeah, give me a minute.
Let him
He had to
finish.
do the whole Count Chocula thing and count off 1, 2, 3. You know, with the music in the background, 8 boats, and then somebody said, no, then he said, oh, no, there are 10 boats. If you're gonna lie, be consistent. Just, you could have left it at 8 boats and everybody would have been just fine with it, right?
Well,
Today
don't-
it's 10. Wait till tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be 20
Yeah,
boats.
but liars forget what the lie is.
The old saying, when was the last time you heard? Once we,
Apparently it's been a while since.
oh, it's tangled when we leave and once we've practiced do DC.
Wow.
That's
Oh,
good.
wow.
I've heard that.
Did you ever heard? You
Yeah,
never
I
heard
did.
that?
Sure, we've heard it.
No, I never heard it.
But he said, no, he's never heard it before.
No, I've heard it. Yeah. All right.
The thing with him is that the one lie, we are overwhelmed, and you and I were talking about this the other day. We are overwhelmed every hour of every day with a new series of lies because he lives on an 11-minute news cycle in his head. He lives on that AM station back in New York. Every 11 minutes is another news story, and his is another new lie at 11 o'clock. And they're never the same. There's no connection, there's no synapse connection between one lie and the next one or anything from the past.
Right.
It just, the previous 11 minutes never happened before.
People
He's
have
just
the
created
mantra.
a new one.
Let them be.
So the other thing is that he went on and on about his pen yesterday. Did you see that?
His auto pen?
No,
No.
no.
Epstein.
His
You had
pen.
Epstein.
He went on about and on about how much money is being spent over in the Middle East, and how he had this pen. It wasn't very expensive, but it really writes nice.
Oh, it's Sharpie.
Yeah,
Yes, so I had come up with the Old Farts Peace Prize for him. And he uses Sharpies. We're going to give him a Dully.
I like
We're
that.
going to award him a Dully. So we're going to send this.
So he's not sharp enough for a
Not
sharp.
sharp enough for
I
a
missed
Sharpie.
that. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
so
you,
we're
Rodney.
going to send this off to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue in Washington DC, and we're going to have it rebranded as the Dully.
Gold.
It's the
In
first
gold. It's gotta be in
in
gold.
Written in gold marker, yes. So that's congratulations to Stinky
Yeah.
for the first annual Dully. And
Well,
before you move on
I was gonna say, if you get everybody else to do it, they can be overwhelmed.
with Dullies,
Yeah. He can get a whole bunch of Dullies.
well, this is going into the show title.
I would maybe give out our business card tomorrow. Bring them all
Yeah,
and hand them out, tell them to send a Dolly. It'll be like the paper clips,
from 182 years ago.
right?
He said that that paper clips were invented 182 years ago, and people were saying, why didn't they think of that? Well, they didn't 182 years ago.
Oh, you know what?
Where did he get 182 years ago?
Yeah, but he doesn't realize the power of paper clips, because there was this school in Whitwell, Tennessee, that had a whole thing about educating their students about the Holocaust. And what they did was, they actually have a Holocaust museum in Whitwell at the school. And I was there on one of my trips through Tennessee. And they had this campaign. They received 7 million, well, in excess of 7 million paper clips in honoring the Holocaust Jews who were exterminated by an autocrat named Hitler.
Stinky's mentor.
Stinky, no, lying Donnie's mentor.
Yeah.
Because they're both the same.
So that was the intent.
Yes.
They
They wanted
paper
something
clip.
that they could put on display and
A
was small.
visualization of the
Yeah,
number.
and I mean, paper clips came from all over the world.
Interesting. While you were in Tennessee, did you go see Elvis?
No.
Trump saw him last week.
Well, they did.
In person.
In person. Well,
Not to change the subject.
Yeah,
They were telling him that Elvis had two black belts.
Yeah.
Which I think is true.
Yes.
Right.
I think so.
And I think he really did earn it in his younger days.
Yeah, not in his.
Not that big.
Yeah.
Elvis,
In his costume.
whatever.
No.
That thing where his belly was hanging out. And he said, for real? Were they real, or just, because his life has been just handed to him?
Yeah.
And he said, well, could I take him?
He wanted that big wide thing, that big wide.
Yeah, that big, it was like the fight belt,
Yeah.
the champion's belt or something.
Be careful with your new dollar bills.
I am not accepting one.
They're going to have his signature.
I will never.
Did you see the picture of it?
Yes.
Just big
Was
bold,
it-
he's gonna put them on the new dollar bills.
With Sharpie.
With the sharp pen.
Yeah. He's gotta have his name everywhere. I mean, it's just, he's so narcissistic, it's not even funny. But yes, if I can, I will avoid getting a dollar bill with his name on it.
Scary times.
Just use my debit card everywhere.
Don't forget our sponsors.
Yep.
LDE Affinity Jewelry. No, it's too early in the morning to have shown them off.
Yeah,
Get with Lisa about really fun jewelry
Yeah.
and good stuff too. And guerrillagraphics.com here in town for all sorts of promotional materials. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, comment. We just added another subscriber here this morning.
Yeah.
Back to the show.
oh,
Don't forget the victims.
yeah,
Oh,
They're
no,
not
no,
going away.
we're not finishing yet, but
yeah.
you're absolutely right. And bringing up the Zorro Ranch, hasn't somebody already been digging around up there?
I think they started.
They started and
Yeah.
then
But
they
is it
stopped.
us or
and
the
then-
feds?
Oh, it'd be New Mexico. Feds aren't doing anything up there.
They're the
The
ones that
feds
stopped.
have already made a deal with the current owner to get in there and start doing some investigating. But also,
I don't want the feds in there doing anything. I would trust
yeah, just
our
a,
people.
yeah, a reminder too, that if you wanna meet us in person, plot a coffee
Oh, yeah, yeah.
at
Well,
9:30 on Monday
Monday.
mornings usually.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah,
you can be on the show.
yeah,
It'll cost you a bit.
yeah.
You gotta put a request on a $50 bill.
Usually it'll cost you a Sharpie, but you know, we're open to.
A Dully.
Yeah, Dully.
A Dully.
We'll get you a Dully. So, yeah,
So what else we got going on?
well, we should, I think we're getting close, aren't we?
We're good.
Oh. Oh, yeah, there's, oh, our food supplies shrinking because all kinds of reasons. Of course, we're gonna be paying $5 for a grape, not a bunch of grapes.
A grade.
A
grape.
grape will cost you $5.
Mhm.
Good. I thought you were gonna move for a minute.
Whoa.
Milk's also gonna go up, so yeah, you got that.
Who's gonna milk
You
them?
better check your underwear now.
Yeah. But yeah, there's all kinds of good stuff going on, but I mean, the
I'm
economy,
glad his hands are on the table.
Right here.
Really are old farts, aren't they?
yeah, because, everything has to be shipped and everything's gonna go up.
Well, seriously, gas is now $4 a gallon here in town.
Even,
Right.
yeah, even here, where.
Okay, do you hear any
Nah,
moaning and whining?
not much.
No. So what is it gonna take? Is it
How
a
bad
bad
is
bread
it?
at $20 again,
It's gonna take a gold bullet.
No, I need somebody actually complaining.
Plenty. When do the people finally say?
We had
is
this
it?"
discussion.
Yeah,
It's probably not $5, but when you hit 6,
is that gonna be too much?
No, I think there are people complaining.
They'll complain, but what are you gonna do about it?
Well, yeah, there's
you
nothing.
take to the streets
Show
every
up
day
tomorrow.
like they do
Yeah.
in Tbilisi. You take to the streets like they do every day in that Eastern Bloc. Every day. Why do we have to schedule these things?
Because, no, we shouldn't have to schedule.
Right.
But the problem is not the guy that makes the funny faces. Lying Donnie.
Yeah.
The problem is sitting in Congress between the Democrats and the so-called Republicans and mega Republicans who do not want to represent the people that put them there.
This is what I said last night. That this is the problem, that, just do your damn job. Ro Khanna and Tom Massey. I don't know that there's anything else that Tom Massey believes in or legislates on that I agree with, but at least he's standing up for the women. And when the hell are we going to protect the women enough that they can feel comfortable, safe, and protected enough to release their lists?
They'll never forget, nor should we.
Well,
For
And-
entertainment,
Yeah.
everybody should look at yesterday's cabinet meeting.
Oh, absolutely. It was embarrassing.
Yeah,
You're mortified to think, and I know you two don't do blue sky.
yeah.
The two of us do, and I've got a lot of people that I communicate with back and forth, and we're over in Europe. And you try and say, you know, look, this country is not who you are seeing. And to a person, they understand, but what I've noticed over the last few months, that's starting to get there's a little thin. It's not, no, we understand, it's like, yeah, I guess we understand. We are being impacted now directly by this nonsense. And yesterday was an embarrassment.
Every time I looked at, Butlick, he was just agreeing on everything that was being said in it. It's not.
With his,
he didn't get to talk.
with his shit-eating
Oh,
smile.
wait a minute. He didn't get to talk. You know what happens if you don't get to talk in a cabinet meeting?
Right.
You're the next one to go.
Oh, I still think Petey's next,
Yeah.
because
No.
he's already he's hanging this failure.
He's
But-
exploded.
Oh, that's right. He is blaming Petey for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Could Petey be gone? The question of the week.
Who replaces him?
Donnie Jr., he could
Yeah.
have that job.
Because he has lots of experience in
He's
the
a hard
military.
guy.
He shot an elephant once. I'm sure that must.
He didn't shoot it, he just cut the elephant's tail off.
Oh, yeah.
So that reminds me of Rodney Dangerfield. I shot an elephant in my pajamas. No, not Rodney Dangerfield, Groucho Marx. I shot an elephant in my pajamas. What he was doing in my pajamas, I'll never know.
Can we close with that?
Yeah, I think we've had.
We will see you.